To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks.
Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, that's GAME and everything in between. All right, we've got a quality question coming up. We're watching the Ranking 6 Guys by Body video. All right, watch until the end, of course, because you're going to learn some valuable information about human dynamics. The question that we're going to recap here is she's about to propose to these handsome men. Shall we get them on screen? Look at these hunks! We got a pacifying behaviour to start with Meathead at the front as he rubs the top of the hands, stimulating the nerve endings. Okay. Third guy, sidetracked as always. He hates making eye contact. And with that being said, I'm not going to tell you the question. The host is.
Normally, like guys coming up to me at the gym.
Oh, the lady will. All right.
Can I ask one more question?
Okay, I don't normally like guys coming up.
But what we saw with the bodybuilder and his body language, he could actually be unconsciously mirroring the woman before him. As you see the same gesture manifest from her as she speaks. She creates a defense, she creates an obstacle, she creates a less than adequate means of communicating. Because she has non-verbally created a barrier from her message to the people who are supposed to translate that message, okay? And in response, the mirroring from the bodybuilder has created a twofold barrier, so it's not very coherent means of communicating, all right? Peep game.
To me at the gym, that's my alone time. But if you were to approach me at the gym, what would your pickup line be?
If you were to approach me at the gym, what would your pickup line be? Now, we're going to find out. We'll try work it out as we go along. Quite potentially, these dudes have been given these questions beforehand so they can ensure that there's some form of entertaining conversation and entertainment for the YouTube channel, right? These dudes don't play things by chance. They're a very successful YouTube channel. Everything is orchestrated, all right? And they've got a product to sell. They're sponsored by Huel for this particular thing. Huel wants to get numbers. So we'll find out whether they're making it up on the spot, trying to be a bit kooky, or it's been scheduled and rehearsed. Right, what's the pickup line? This is some red pill game. Let's find out.
Contestant number one, let's see it.
All right.
And they actually have to go up and run game. This is crazy. He walks up. She looks down to her right-hand side. Okie dokie. That's significant. Given that she was a traditional right-handed person, this would mean that she's entering a kinesthetic part of the brain. This is an accessing of feelings. As she walks towards, she exposes the wrist of one of her hands. This is what we call submissive behavior. Let's just catch this, because I didn't know they were going to actually walk up and engage.
At the gym, what would your pickup line be?
Contestant number one, let's see it.
Pay attention.
But if you were to approach me
She looks over at him, look at the body language. Look at me. Hand moves up to the hair. We brush the hair, expose and create attention to the neck. We're seeing a multitude of submissive behaviors. Now, you might think, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Women can be theatrical. And you have to understand sometimes, let's say, for example, it is still subconscious because it might not be a conscious action, but she, as the feminine, knows how to seduce the masculine. So it could still be performative in a sense that she's trying to seduce that man. Right? Regardless of if she is interested in him or not. But you wouldn't necessarily see this behavior manifest too much in a lady who, for some reason, is trying to run game on a guy she finds repulsive. If anything, she's going to want to try and make herself look more repulsive so he doesn't engage with her. Or he doesn't prolong his communication with her, okay? So there still is a degree of understanding of the quality of this man before her.
Fine, let's see it.
All right.
Right. And as she... Look at that! This is perfect! She moves. Movement creates attention. She moves and looks Even though I said she was engaging with a kinesthetic feeling side of her brain, she literally looks and creates attention to the submissive non-verbal cue she has admitted. Look at my wrist. I'm a soft, feminine lady. Now, the fact that she's got these sort of like glove sleeves where she can put her thumbs through, it creates a disruption of the message she could do. So if this wasn't the case, quite potentially she might have rolled her sleeves up a little bit, exposing the fleshy underside.
So we both have names.
So she's pretending to curl, but she's using that as a side. She could do hammer curls instead. She's doing bicep curls because it exposes the wrist, all right? Don't look at the performance. Look at the reality. Peep game. Let's listen to the... I'm going to listen to what he says. I'm going to stop pausing it and going through the micro detail. We're going to go back on it after he says what he says, all right? Let's listen to the pickup line.
Come on, let's see it.
All right. So we both have names. You're the kind of girl that I want to keep, and I want to be that legend in your life.
Okay, but you don't.
Hold on. What?
You're the...
Number one, let's see it.
All right. So we both have names. You're the kind of girl that I want to keep, and I want to be that legend in your life.
Now, have I missed out on something? I'll tell you what, between you and me, I've had a little bit of a break from this series since the start of this. Is my guy called Legend? Because that's the only way this would make a modicum of sense. This is the worst pickup line I've heard in my life, so let's break down the body language. Right. And she's not interested either.
What would your pickup line be?
Contestant number one, let's see it.
All right. So we both have names.
Right, first thing I was going to pick up on is as he approaches, he enters what we would consider a personal space. Makes direct eye contact, he's very close. He could physically touch her if he wanted. She does not step back. This is a positive, okay? Because normally if you were repulsed and uncomfortable, this would be too close for comfort. She doesn't take a step back, or at least the camera doesn't allow us to see that. So this is good. She remains in space. She likes being close.
You're the kind of girl that I want to...
She starts preening for him. Okay, I need to look my best. I need to look good for him. I need to look sexy, which is a good thing. As he engages, he illustrates with his hands, exposing the palms of his hands. This is good, honest, effective communication. She preens. She didn't need to tug at her top there, but she did so regardless because she wants to look her best. She has a tilt to the head as she exposes the neck in a sensual manner.
And I want to be that legend in your life.
She says.
Okay, but you don't know me at the gym yet.
I like what I
He's
see.
been stalking.
Look at her here. Look at her here.
Okay, but you don't know me at the gym.
She moves in closer. Now watch this.
Yeah.
She moves in even closer. Attraction versus repulsion, it's as simple as that. What? How do I attract ladies? Well, you find a way to make them want to get close to you. Am I wrong or am I right? That's called attraction in the physical sense.
I like what I see.
He's been stalking me.
He stalked
My guy's going to run game. He's going to try devalue him. He's going to try mug him.
your IG.
We train at...
Pay attention. This is serious business. Pay attention.
I like what I see.
He's been stalking me.
He stalked your IG.
He stalked your IG. Do you know what's happened in here? This is going to be two things. This could be one of two things. Number one, my guy, the bodybuilder, did look at the IG, and this guy's found an excuse to air him out and destroy his competition. Option number two is he's projecting and he's stalked the IG and he's given that hat to the next guy. Which one of the two is it? Because if you see the interest of these two boys beside him, all right, have you noticed how just as I was communicating through the best of my capabilities, I indirectly called them boys instead of men? It's because that's how I perceived them in relation to these other two dudes who are the real competition. In particular, Mullet Guy, he's not a man, he's a boy. in relation to his competition. It's not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be. But they're looking over, not in joy and celebration of a good joke. They're looking over in interest because they're seeing the game that's been pulled. They are interested in what's being said because they know, outside of their own conscious awareness, that this is an attack of sorts. This is competitive, combative. He's not smiling, he's not laughing, he's not hootering and hollering. You can say it's a joke, it's not a joke. He's aired the guy out, he's tried to put a creepy hat on him, he's trying to defeat his competition.
We train at the same time.
How'd you know I'm here? They just like rush you out.
Notice how my guy, the bodybuilder, did not respond perfect. Didn't feed back, didn't shine the highlight on that. That's a narcissist's worst nightmare. When you don't respond, when you assess, acknowledge, observe, and you don't feed back, it kills them.
He stalked your IG.
We train at the same time.
How'd you know I'm here? They just like rush you out. Sir, you're
She moves closer. She does blade away.
not even a member here.
Use your Snapchat location.
That's fair. I love me a stalker. I love when they're
Pay attention.
a member here.
Use your Snapchat location.
That's fair. I love me a stalker.
I love me a stalker. She theatrically starts to flirt here.
I love
Look, creates attention to the breastises here. Movement attracts attention. You tell me, has she moved further away at this point compared to where she initially was stood? What do you think? Have we seen the little jump and blade away and movement used as an excuse to take a step back? What do you think? If a woman is actively moving further and further away from you as you're communicating to her, the chances, the odds probably are in your favour, you know, during that particular moment, if you're wanting to be attractive.
when they're obsessed with me, so
Right.
I'll take it.
All right. Okay.
Contestant not obsessed with me, so
Right.
I'll take it.
Look at his expression of nervous energy being released through the arms.
That's fair. I love me a stalker. I love when they're obsessed with me.
I love when they're obsessed with me, she says. She looks over to him. This is crazy. Because we had a minute step back. The feet now, the lead foot is pointing away from the guy she is engaging with. She looks at him through the lens of caution and question. Did my guy who aired him out genuinely create a disruption in the communication between these two? If so, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm not casting judgment on no one. It is what it is. If you are a man and you're on a dating program, don't look at the Instagram of who it is. The point is, don't care. What do you mean you looked at the Instagram of her? You care that much? This is what you want. I value my time and who I am to such a degree that it's of her benefit to find out who I am, not the vice versa. Peep game.
So
Right.
I'll take it. That's fair. I love me a stalker. I love when they're
She shrugs her head. She minutely shakes her head side to side as a baby. I don't want no food no more. Stop putting the spoon in my mouth. Stop giving me the teat. We learn to say no at an early age. We see that manifest through her. As she looks over, look,
obsessed with me.
she moves away. As she says, I love a stalker. She moves her head away. Get away. Rejection, repulsion.
So
His arms back and forth, nervous energy.
Right.
I'll take it.
All right.
He symbolically somewhat punches the palm of his hand as they say, all right, your time's over, because he knows it's been ended on a bad one.
Okay.
She self-soothes with the hair. Look,
I love when they're obsessed with me. so
look, she self-soothes with the hair. This isn't
it.
a means of trying to garner attention and attraction. This is a pacifying, self-soothing behavior.
Okay.
Contestant number
2, let's see what's going on here. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon, the link is in the description. Thanks.